Former top cop is headed to prison.
Yeah, Darryl Sousa got it today. He pleaded guilty to 3 charges that he willfully did not file his taxes for 3 years, but the government says it's much more than that. WMER 2 News investigative reporter Brian Kubler with what Sousa's fate is now in the hands of.
Jamie, Assistant U.S. Attorney Leo Wise called the Sousa a, quote, a tax cheat. The former Baltimore police commissioner is now headed to prison for nearly a year. Darryl Sousa walked into the federal building and into the same courtroom with the same judge and the same prosecutors who tried the gun trace task force. While the two are unrelated, Judge Catherine Blake's concern was the same. The people of Baltimore deserve a police force it can trust, she said, and what Darryl Sousa did further erodes that trust. The government said not only did the former top cop willfully not file taxes for 3 years, he claimed a mortgage deduction for a home he didn't own, business expenses for a business he didn't run, and thousands of dollars in charitable donations he never made. Federal prosecutors say he manipulated the system for 10 years, that he was, quote, a tax cheat. For his part, Darryl Sousa didn't quarrel with those facts. He told Judge Blake, quote, I stand here before you humble and ashamed about what I did. I own it. This will live with me for the rest of my life. Facing a year in prison, the former commissioner asked the court to show mercy. He explained he was neglectful, focused on family issues and sick parents. He had already suffered the loss of his career and his standing in the community and pleaded for probation, maybe house arrest. But Judge Blake believed it was more, calling it, quote, a significant crime. She sentenced Sousa to 10 months in federal prison. Still, with voluntary surrender, he walked out of the courthouse this afternoon, but didn't have much to say. Darryl, do you have anything to say?
No, not at this time. Not at this time.
Now, Sousa will be expected to surrender to whichever federal prison facility he is assigned to. His attorneys say he owed the government $67,000 and paid it back in part with his retirement money from the Baltimore City Police Department. It was noted today by both the prosecutors and the judge herself that as a public servant, Sousa's salary was paid by the taxpayers, while at the same time he tried to avoid paying those same taxes.
All right, Brian.